So, hello everyone. Something to cheer for New Zealand in this fourth match, and this is in the T20 International Series. A 50-run thumping victory. 50 runs is a huge margin, no doubt. They also got beaten up by India in the last two matches, especially in 10 overs. India chased 150 odd runs. The second match, they chased 200 plus in 16 point something overs there. So it was quite a dominating, and New Zealand just made that happen again. Good catching, we can say. Every catch which they took, it was quite a typical New Zealand way, because earlier their catching was quite not that brilliant. Also, Devon Conway scored runs, Tim Seifert, and also Glenn Phillips. Everyone contributed. Darrell Mitchell played the finishing blows. So we'll talk about the match, and so we'll first start with Ayan. So Ayan, this is quite a comprehensive victory. We can say something to cheer, something to be proud of. Like after the ODI series win, and after three matches they have clicked properly, but once again it wasn't a close match. 50 runs, it doesn't sound a close match. But what do you say about India? Is like, once again the opening pair is not firing, like Abhishek and Samson. You never know. Ishan was rested due to a niggle. He might be the like for like replacement for the opening slot. Only one match now for Samson to prove his mettle.
Yeah, it was a clinical performance from New Zealand. They finally came to the party after losing the first three games very badly. I mean, four matches we have had in the
Sorry.
series and four one-sided games. And that has been the problem in the series. It's not good viewing, but that's the way it goes. You have to take everything as it comes. If you look at the match, if you look at where India lost the plot, it was in the power play overs, batting and bowling. India conceded 71 runs in the power play and couldn't take any wickets. Whereas when India came out to bat, fine, they got 53, 51 runs or something, but lost two wickets. So India were lagging behind, and in the 216 run chase, it always plays catch up. New Zealand, great performance from Tim Seifert. I thought he played really well. And he also issued a warning to the presentation that Finn Allen is joining me next match, and this is how we will play. So I think Devon Conway, although he got the 44 runs of 22 balls, I think he might make way. Or for all we know, he might bat at three because Rachin Ravindra is not firing at all. So you might see Devon Conway, Finn Allen, and Tim Seifert occupying the three spots for the fifth T20 I'm talking about, and Rachin Ravindra making way. So basically, these two performed 100-run partnership in just 8.1 overs. That really set it up. India came back well in the middle overs, because had they not come back well in the middle overs, New Zealand looked like getting 230, 240 at one stage. But they came back through Kuldeep Yadav, who bowled well. Arshdeep Singh also bowled well. They bowled decently, I'll say, not well. But I think Darrell Mitchell, with his 39 of 18 towards the end, got them to the 215. And then once Abhishek Sharma, once again, the opening problem is there for India, as you said. Sanju Samson got a bit of a start, but got out. But as soon as Abhishek Sharma gets out early, this Indian team struggles, and we saw that today. He got out for a golden duck, and then Surya came in at three. He got out, and everybody fell, actually. If you look at it, Rinku Singh played decently. Shivam Dubey was magnificent. He was the bright, shining light. Until he was there, India had a glimmer of hope to maybe make a match out of it. I think I saw him smashing 29 runs of Is Sodhi's one over. That really set the cat among the pigeons in the New Zealand camp. Hang on a minute, is this chase still on? But then, as luck would have it, and New Zealand deserved the luck, the run out that happened at the non-strikers and made sure that Dubey got out for 65 or 23, and then it was just a matter of time because Harshit was just there playing, hanging in there, not getting anything. And India and New Zealand, they'll be boosted by this win because it avoids them the whitewash. They'll now play with the more or less full strength side for the fifth T20 in Trivandrum, where you'll have Finn Allen back, you might have Lockie Ferguson back in the side, and also others. Michael Bracewell is still is doubtful. Let me clarify that. But Lockie Ferguson will be back, and there'll be a lot of players coming back in, so it'll be close to the full strength team. I think India will also bring back the few of their main stars who didn't play, like Varun Chakravarti didn't play this game. Hardik Pandya played as a pure batter, and Shivam Dubey, same thing, pure batter. And then all these things, so lots of things to think about. But for India, it's a big wake up call. They needed this because sometimes when you're doing well and flying high, you don't recognize what are your weaknesses. And sometimes the weaknesses need to get exposed before a big tournament, and it has been big time exposed. They need to work on it. Sanju Samson, last chance, because Tilak Verma will join the squad, and then you never know. Ishan Kishan might open the batting with Abhishek Sharma at the top come the World Cup. So it's last chance for Sanju, and we'll be playing at home ground, Trivandrum. So let's see if we can get runs there. But all in all, great performance from New Zealand. They'll be boosted by this win because they have got a tough group. And their first match is in Chennai, afternoon game against Afghanistan. and then they play South Africa. So these two games. So before that, they need all the combinations and confidence to work, but before they can
Yeah.
World Cup. So all in all, good for New Zealand. Wake up call for India. But I'm not too worried about India. India will be still be fine. It will not be like, oh, this is the end of the world. No, 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 no. But they need to work on the areas they need. I think bowling also. Bowling also, they're not doing that well as people feel it is. Like Arshdeep Singh is inconsistent. Bumrah is not at his best that much, although he did well in the last game. So
Yeah,
yeah,
like
these things are there.
yes,
I think they
there's
need Varun Chakraborty back very quick time
yeah,
in the spin bowling.
there's no Bhuvneshwar Kumar, there's no Mohammad Shami, there's no Shardul Thakur. Like all these three fast bowlers. Even there's no T Natarajan, there's no Umran Malik. The list goes very long. Like like Harshit Rana is. I'm telling you, Harshit Rana will be the next captain as well. Like if India doesn't win the T20 World Cup, Gambhir will say, "I want Harshit Rana to be the next captain." Because that's how it's going on, because he's the most favorite player in all the three formats. So Harshit कह रहा हूँ मैं we have got Harsha here. Yes, so Harsha, so what do you make of Surya Kumar Yadav's performance? If you look at just a couple of games, he has played well, the T20 formats. There are concerns like he's a captain, the place is secured. Even if you look at Aaron Finch, also didn't play that many great knocks in T20 World Cup 2021. I am saying he was just an opener for the name. He did captaincy. He had the great backup of good star players. But in Indian lineup, it's not like the similar. Like middle order is a bit fragile. If you look at, there's not experience apart from Hardik and Rinku. Surya should take that responsibility.
So, like, Surya is a good player. Basically, he's a T20 player. We can see his previous stats, like when he has debuted with a six in the first ball of the career, he has hit the six, and he has a good strike rate. Before comparing with Abhishek Sharma and Hardik Pandya, he has the best strike rate. Like he has a 170 strike rate. We can see in the past 2 years, not this year, because he's not consistent from the past 1 year, because he has been not in the form, so he was not hitting good sixes and fours in the every match. But I think, but by seeing last two matches, we think that he is back into the form again. But not today pitch was not good for the Indian batters. Like New Zealand batters have hit it so much very nice, but for not for the India. But coming to the Surya Kumar Yadav is good batter, and we can say that, if coming to the fifth match, Surya Kumar Yadav can take one down batsman again, and he can go for the big innings, and he can build very nice partnership with the two down batsman or opening partnership, whatever thing. Like, but Surya Kumar is a good batsman for the T20 thing, and he's not only there for the captain's sake. He's a player that who can he can go for the century, and he can go for the half century. He can quickly score the runs, and he can also build the innings for the if the wickets going on falling for the wicket, so he can also build the inning for the last 19 hours, and he can go for in last 3 hours he can go for the big hits. So he is a batsman, like he can build the innings, and he can go for the runs whenever the team wants, whenever the captain, like coach wants. So he's a very good captain. We can see that last 24, like last 10 series India has won under his captaincy. So Surya Kumar is a very good person.
Yes.
Yeah. Continue.
Surya Kumar Yadav is a. Anup sir, you can do the anchoring for a moment, yeah, and ask question to Ayush.
Yeah, no doubt. Harsha Surya is a good captain, and as you said, it's one of match where he has gone off the still. 8 runs today, and that too a very good return catch by Jetap Duffy. Actually, इतना low catch normally bowlers follow through में लेते नहीं है, but it was a good catch taken by Jetap Duffy. So, and today also he was batting at his unusual position at number 3. He usually bats at number 4. So it's okay. One off day for Surya doesn't undermine his potential, as he has already mentioned that he was out of form, but he was in rhythm, but he was only not scoring run. But in the last two matches, he has proved that in form Surya Kumar Yadav is equally dangerous, scoring 82 in the last match and 70 odd in the second match. In that matches also wickets were fallen early. So today's performance, we can judge Surya on one performance. he will come back to his strides and it's fine for me. Yeah, Varad, sir, continue.
Yeah, but if you ask about Surya Kumar Rajesh, yeah, Harsha, you said like he's a senior guy. No, no, no. Hardik Pandya, he made his debut in 2015-16. He's been on the scene 10 years. And Surya only 4 to 5 years. He made it 2021. That second COVID phase, he made his debut against England. Yeah, he's a freestyle player, but he got the captaincy like due to a change in coaching setup as well, and also the previous captain Rohit Sharma. It said like he has the recommendation right who we can recommend. So that's also thing because see, if you look at India South Africa T20 series now, which happened just before this again, Hardik played a lot of match winning knocks like that 3-1 which happened in two matches. He scored very highly. Only in one match he failed. So actually Hardik was a actual successor, but that didn't happen. But still he's a part of leadership group. सो आयुष आपकी तरफ आते हैं अभी जिस तरीके का प्रदर्शन रहा है आज ये वेकअप कॉल कहना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अगर शिवम दुबे से वो छक्के नहीं लगते थे जो इस जोड़ी को चौके छक्कों की बरसात होती तो इंडिया शायद 70-90 रन से भी हटता था क्योंकि कोई भी नहीं था ऑन स्ट्राइक करंट पर। रिंकू कभी भी जिंदगी नंबर 4 में बैटिंग की नहीं, हमेशा 5-6 पर बैटिंग किया करता था रिंकू। तो नया स्पॉट आ गया, नया मतलब अचानक से आपने चेंज ही कर दिया पूरा प्लेइंग 11 बैटिंग पोजीशन। बट सूर्या वाज इज क्वाइट यूज्ड टू नंबर 3 पोजीशन। रिंकू नहीं था, मतलब आप ऐसा कर सकते थे कि हार्दिक नंबर 4 पर आ जाए क्योंकि हार्दिक को आदत है मुंबई इंडियंस और गुजरात से कि वो नंबर 3 नंबर 4 पे खेलता था, लेकिन तो पूरा ही आपने वो कहते हैं ना फेर बदल कर दिया पूरा बैटिंग है ना। और उसके से जिस प्लेयर को फिनिशर की आदत थी आपने उसको मिडिल ऑर्डर बैटर बना दिया। बट स्टिल नो एक्सक्यूजेस, थोड़ा सा और फाइट देना चाहिए था। स्टार्ट अच्छा नहीं मिला, लेकिन सैमसन का डिस्मिसल आप देखो, स्टंप्स एक्सपोज करके फॉरवर्ड डिफेंस कर रहा है, मतलब सेटर ने सीधा बॉल डाल दिया था। आई मीन ही इज फाइंडिंग न्यू वेज टू गेट आउट। अलग अलग शॉट्स खेल खेल के ऐसा नहीं होगा। वर्ल्ड कप इज जस्ट अराउंड, एक हफ्ता रह गया अभी वर्ल्ड कप के लिए, 10 दिन भी नहीं है अभी देखा जाए तो।
अगर आज का मैच हम देखें उठा के तो हमें क्या मिलता है कि आज आपने कितने बॉलर्स खेला है? प्रॉपर 5 बॉलर खेला है, ऊपर से आपके पास 2 ऑलराउंडर भी था। जब आपको पता है कि यहाँ ड्यू आने वाली है, आपके बॉलर्स की पिटाई हो सकती है, चाहे स्पिनर हो चाहे फास्ट बॉलर हो, तो आपके पास हार्दिक पांड्या और शिवम दुबे का ऑप्शन था। आपने उनसे 1 ओवर भी नहीं डलवाया। टिम साइफर्ट जो आउट हो सकता था वही कह सकते हैं हार्दिक पांड्या या शिवम दुबे में से अगर किसी एक को अगर आपने लगा दिया होता तो शायद टिम साइफर्ट के इतने रन नहीं आते, या और भी के जो बैटर्स थे उनके भी रन नहीं आते। इतना जो 209 रन जो बन गया था पहाड़ जैसा स्कोर, वो शायद ना बन पाता। अब आते हैं बैटिंग पे। हर बार आपको अभिषेक शर्मा नहीं ऊपर से स्टार्ट देगा, दूसरे पार्टनर की भी जिम्मेदारी होगी कि हाँ उसको कैपिटलाइज करें। आज संजू के पास अच्छा मौका था कि अपने जगह को सिक्योर करे, लेकिन हुआ क्या? खेला तो अच्छा, लेकिन उसके ये 20 या 30 रन किसी काम के नहीं आएंगे। एटलीस्ट आपको साथ देना पड़ेगा। और रहा सवाल सूर्य कुमार यादव का, एक मैच फ्लॉप तो किसी का भी हो सकता है, लेकिन यहाँ पे टैक्टिकल दिक्कत क्या हुई? 3 नंबर पे आपको सरपंच साहब को खिलाना था तो आपने खिलाया नहीं, आपने एक्स्ट्रा बॉलर डाल दिया, वो अलग 3 पेसर। अब वहां पे अय्यर को खिला सकते थे, क्योंकि जिस सिचुएशन में पहला विकेट गिरा वहां से सिर्फ एक ही आदमी निकाल सकता था वहां से, वह अय्यर। तो सूर्य कुमार यादव चाहे रिंकू सिंह, इन सब पे इतना बर्डन नहीं आता। शिवम दुबे आज उसको भी प्रूव करना था कि हाँ बल्ले के साथ कितना अच्छा है, या फिर वर्ल्ड कप में वो ऐसी सिचुएशन आएगी जैसे आज आई है तो क्या वो उसके बैटिंग वहां पे चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा। तो ओवरऑल देखा जाए तो न्यूजीलैंड ने अच्छा गेम दिया है। एक मैच तो हार गए, चलता है, इट्स एन गेम। एटलीस्ट इंडिया ने सीरीज पे अपना कब्जा तो जमा लिया है। लास्ट में अब एक आखिरी चांस है संजू सैमसन के पास, अपने ही होम ग्राउंड में खेलना है, तो एटलीस्ट प्रूव करना होगा, बताना होगा टीम मैनेजमेंट को कि हाँ मैं फ्रंट लाइन ओपनर भी हूं और अगर जरूरत पड़ा तो रन भी बना सकता हूं। लेकिन इस तरह से कंटिन्यूअस फेलियर, एक तो लंबे समय के बाद आपको मिलती है ओपनिंग, उसमें से भी आप सही से कैपिटलाइज नहीं कर पा रहे हो। आपको मौका कब मिलेगा? जब उथल पुथल मचेगा तब। जैसे एशिया कप का फाइनल था, फिर से मैं आ रहा हूँ एशिया कप के फाइनल पे, 3 विकेट आपके गिर गए, वो तो शुक्र मनाओ कि आपको कुछ हद तक तिलक वर्मा, दुबे और कुछ हद तक कैमियो मिला इसका, संजू सैमसन का। तो संजू सैमसन अपना एक कहते हैं पोजीशन तय कर ले कि उसको ओपनिंग अगर उसको दिया गया है तो एटलीस्ट 30-40 रन बनाए तो सही, ताकि नीचे वालों पर प्रेशर कम आए।
हाँ वो तो है। अभी तिलक वर्मा नेवर, अभी इतना बड़ा गैप आ गया है बीच में। लाइक विल ही बी एबल टू विन द सेम जोन अगेन? इट्स क्वाइट टफ टू से। लाइक स्टार्टिंग मैचेस तो इजी है इंडिया के, वैसे देखा जाए तो आयुष। सिर्फ हमारे पड़ोसी थोड़ी बहुत टक्कर दिए तो देंगे, लेकिन पता नहीं उनका भी क्या हालचाल है। मतलब उन्होंने कहा कि 2 तारीख तक समय दिया है उन्होंने आईसीसी को कि हम फाइनल डिसीजन देंगे। बांग्लादेश भी स्टैंड बाय पर है कि चलो आना है या नहीं आना है। फिल सिमोंस ने भी अभी स्टेटमेंट दिया, आज ही स्टेटमेंट दिया कि हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं अभी भी कुछ हो जाए। मतलब वो भी उनके पड़ोसी है, पाकिस्तान बांग्लादेश। उनको कहेंगे चलो हम बाहर आ जाते हैं, आप अंदर आ जाओ। कुछ भी हो रहा है क्रिकेट में, मतलब काफी अनसर्टेनिटी है। क्योंकि नेक्स्ट 10 डेज में हम फर्स्ट मैच रिव्यू भी करेंगे यहाँ पर क्रिकेट ऑफ झील पे। लेकिन ये काफी अच्छी चीजें नहीं हो रही है वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट में। आपकी ध्यान थोड़ा सा भटक गया है ना, T20 वर्ल्ड कप आ रहा है। लाइक यू ऑल्सो एग्री ना आयन? लाइक इज दैट एनी हाइप फॉर T20 वर्ल्ड कप? बिकॉज लास्ट मंथ, ये जो करंट महीना जो हम देख पा रहे हैं, इतना उथल पुथल हो रहा है। बांग्लादेश आता है बीच में, फिर पड़ोसी आ जाते हैं। एंड इवन वन मोर अपडेट टू गिव टू ऑल द क्रिकेटिंग fanatics around the world. USA's Aaron Jones has been provisionally suspended by ICC. उसने 2023 के T10 के टूर्नामेंट में क्रिकेट वेस्ट इंडीज के, he tried to dissolve this क्या कहते हैं ना, एविडेंस मैचेस फिक्स करने की कोशिश की गई थी। और ऊपर से there's also been a claim that he hasn't supported the investigation as जो इंडिपेंडेंट एसीओ रहता है एंटी करप्शन यूनिट का। इट्स अ बिग ब्लो फॉर यूएसए क्रिकेट बिकॉज इट टार्निशेस देयर इमेजेस। बिकॉज आई एम टेलिंग यू, थोड़ा सा ऑफ द टॉपिक जा रहे हैं हम, लेकिन बता देता हूँ। यूएसए former head coach Stuart Law, which was there, he was sacked on the basis of he did racial discrimination। और ये न्यूज अभी आई है। मतलब ये कुछ ना कुछ तो भी इससे some sort of nexus is there। Now he's been provisionally suspended. Don't know whether he'll be able to play or not. But a lot is happening. USA is also in our group, in India's group. India is playing the first match as well. So we will talk now with Anup sir. He had said about his comment on Surya Kumar Yadav. Harsha was there. He was quite enthusiastic, quite optimistic with Surya's performance in the last 2 years. I understand your emotions. But Anup sir, like even if in fifth match is at Thiruvananthapuram, at on the 31st, sorry, 30th, we have the match if I'm not wrong. So even if New Zealand lose, they will remember this fourth match only, I think, because catching was good, fielding was good, even batting, bowling. Like India has a lot to ponder as well, right? Because India is quite centric to Abhishek Sharma. Like even in 2024, India was centric to रोहित शर्मा. So that is again happening. Like मतलब कहते हैं ना, इतिहास अपने आप को दोहरा रहा है। क्योंकि देखो रोहित शर्मा played 2 good innings in the T20 World Cup against England and before that against Australia. मतलब वो कहते हैं ना, बेस सेट करके रख दिया था for the next batters, and that is same work is being done by Abhishek Sharma. But he's going for the slog for every first ball. Take some time, take 1 or 2 balls, get play textbook shots which Devon Connor today played. You should also do that one. Like lofted shots is not the only solution. Like no doubt you have to break the record of Yuvraj Singh's 12 ball half century, but Yuvraj will be happy if he smashes a lot of tons as well, apart from just going for bang bang. What do you say?
See, that's with all the opinions from the panel over here. And Varad sir extremely critical, like India really needs to ponder much. And I don't think that's so. My simple opinion is today's match is an aberration. One bad day, one off day, किसी का भी आ सकता है. Today was India's, and considering Gautam Gambhir's strategy of playing 8 batters down the line, today he opted for 6 batters and 5 bowlers technically. And Today, I can say like with series already in the pocket, India today was playing like a practice match only. मतलब 3 warm-up games है before the actual World Cup begins. South Africa the actually World Cup the warm-up game and these 2 matches versus New Zealand. So today Gambhir tried a lot of things, playing with 5 regular bowlers that so that even the likes of Hardik Pandya and Shivam Dube didn't bowl. Then resting the likes of Tilat Verma, Tilat Verma, Akshar Patel, and the third one Varun Chakravarti. From the last match also he rested Varun Chakravarti, but that didn't hamper India winning the series 3-0. So today also he decided to rest Varun Chakravarti as well. And thirdly, one positive we can take from it, like in the bowling department from India, like even they got smashed for 100 runs in the first 8 overs. Next 5 overs, had given only 37 runs and took 4 to 5 New Zealand wickets. So New Zealand's middle order was also that much only fragile than that to the Indian middle order. Thirdly, we can't take much out of Abhishek Sharma going out on zero because it's his style of play. So on 195 the strike rate है उसका in 30 odd matches, and in the power play India has set a template that no matter what the wickets will fall, we will go for the till only, and then only you get the runs like 94 for 2 in the power play in the last match, or today even if losing 2 wickets for 8 runs you get 56 runs in the power play even though losing two, and that's Abhishek Sharma's template. And third match में भी वो 0 पे आउट हुआ था, पर तब ईशान किशन was there, so India chased around 209 in 15 overs to be precise. And today also he got out on zero, so he would not curb his style of attacking. He will do हाँ जिस दिन लगेगा उस दिन that guy will do बसर्त और the opposition bowler bringing them under pressure. जिस दिन नहीं लगेगा the other batters has to take responsibility. Mind you, India won't go with 6 batter theory in World Cup. They will go with 8 batters theory with Tilat Verma Tabini. That brings me to the question of Ayush Shekhar that श्रेयस अय्यर तो क्यों नहीं खिलाया, क्योंकि उसको जब आधे जाते चांस ही देना नहीं है तो ये इन कॉन्सिक्वेंशियल T20s में चांस देते क्या फायदा है. सो श्रेयस अय्यर it's okay, like instead of insulting him, keep him on the bench only for the entire series and give chances to those batters who are actually going to be a part of World Cup. Like रिंतु सिंह तो ऊपर बेचते ट्राई किया कि ठीक है 3 4 नंबर पे रिंतु सिंह क्या कर सकता है. He did well for 39 and my turning point of the match was that reverse sweep which Rintu Singh attempted because Shivam Dube on the other side was doing great guns. Had Rintu Singh not attempted that and this partnership was little elongated between Rintu Singh and Shivam Dube, result might would have come on a different side as well. Because Rintu Singh was looking solid on 39 runs. That's my it. So it happens in a game of cricket that when off day you have. So today was one such off day. And secondly, yes, in New Zealand, you said they took their catches over there, but today also their fielding was sloppy. Like each so they gave away easy boundaries to the opposition. Even Jasprit Bumrah and Ravi Bishnoi were hitting boundaries. So New Zealand fielding, ground fielding was not. In fact, Rintu Singh took 4 catches today, which was to my surprise was like India's ground field catching was improved. Barring Bumrah leaving the catch of Team Seifert on zero, but still Rintu Singh running round the field and taking 4 catches is like a plus sign for the Indian fielding side. So some very much positives for India in the last match as well. And in World Cup, coming in World Cup, India won't, and decisions also like India won't take to ball first decision when they come in the World Cup. They will obviously bat first, bat in their huge batting lineup because Tilat Verma will be returning, Akshar Patel will be returning, Varun Chakravarti will be returning, and the trio of Varun Akshar will be difficult for the opposition batters in the middle overs. वो इतने आसानी से रन है, and Hardik and Shivam will definitely ball in the World Cup. So today's match was just like a practice match. India also took it casually. It was not like, come on, अब क्या ही करना है, क्या try करना है. So they are trying all their bases, seeing how they go at the moment. And Ishan Kishan was running, so it literally means that he literally only had a needle, not serious injury. Like he will be back in the next match. You might see Sanju Samson be rested at his home ground and Ishan Tishan opening in the next match. You never know about Gambhir, but he would be back in the next match, trying different combination. And yeah, India is at the moment. India really don't need to worry as a T20 one match loss is concerned. That's my take. And New Zealand, yeah, very good show. They today actually shown with the bat, especially Team Seifert. They were threatening start, which everyone are used to with a Seifert by nature. By nature he is like a terrific opener. Like he those all guns blazing in the power play. And he scored the highest, fastest half century by New Zealander versus India in 25 balls. And Daryl Mitchell, the arch nemesis of India, yeah, he was flop over the first three T20s. Today he came at his element, 19 ball, 38 runs. So it's a good and good outing. I would say Hardik Pandya, even though he failed with the bat and 10 ball, but he affected a very good run out, a direct throw of Mitchell Center, who was actually a in-form batter at the non-striker sense. So there are few positives for India as well in this lost match as well. So let's see how the team goes forward, especially New Zealand goes forward, because today though they had good bowling from Mitchell Santner, who took three wickets, Matt Henry, who took the wicket. But still, there are concerns in their spin department because Ish Sodhi was hit for 29 runs in 1 over and 2 overs. In the matter of 2 overs, Shivam Dube had hit six sixes to New Zealand. Which had changed momentum in India's side for a few moments of time. Had he
Yes,
had partners at the other end, the result would have been totally different. So New Zealand really had to strengthen their spinning bowling lineup, which would be because India, the wickets would help the spin bowlers. So New Zealand really had to strengthen their spin in the middle as well. Because Glenn Phillips तो भी आज bowling करते हुए देता है. Glenn Phillips is not a regular spin bowler. He is like a part timer going out there. Today they had that surplus amount of runs, so he was bowling. So let's see. And Shivam Dube also today, yes, some runs to Shivam Dube too before the World Cup. That's good news for India. Then he already has smashed 32 runs in the match which India chased down 209. So he is in some good nit with long levers hitting sixes with the bat. So overall, a good outing for both the teams. I will say a very decent or average outing for India, but a very good outing for New Zealand as it is concerned. And it will be very good if, from New Zealand's point of view, if they win the last match and made the series 3-2. But with Ishan Tishan coming back and then I don't see maybe they will try Varun Chakravarti for the last match because after that only India has one warm of them versus South Africa. So we have to also see changes in the Indian team as well. Maybe they will be playing with the full squad. You never know. So let's see what happens in the last match. At the moment, India is leading the series 3-1. That's it.
Yes, India is leading the series, but this series don't carry that much importance now because the T20 World Cup is around the corner. If you look at the stats and everything, India hasn't lost a single T20 national series. They have defeated all the teams. They won the Asia Cup as well, 2025. It's quite a good run, but history is called not even into the favor of anyone. Anything can happen because the T20 World Cup is such a format now. Like any team can win the World Cup. Like there's an example of England as well, 2022. They had lost against Bangladesh, they had lost against South Africa in England as well, and still they won the T20 World Cup 2022. So there is exceptional things also going on. But India also played a good cricket, if you remember, 2022 to 2024. They just lost one series against West Indies in West Indies by 3-2. It's going good, but you need a stabilizer as well. Hardik can be the stabilizer in the T20 World Cup. But some good news for South Africa as well. Eden Markram got into the form against West Indies in the first match. Like Markram is only was a missing piece in that T20 side, but you never know. Like another two matches are there. We are also covering South Africa versus West Indies. But a great 1 month is coming up in February. February is known for another things as well. I will not talk about it, but we are going to focus only about cricket only. T20 World Cup. It's going to be massive. So let's see how it goes. Right. So thank you, Ayan, Ayush, Harsha. I said you Harshit, but there's no Harshit Rada in the panel yet. Hopefully, in the near future there will be. And there we have got Anup sir as well. So Anup sir is at Vizag only, so you can now go back to the home, to the hotel, and then go to Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, at the hometown of our Sanju Samson, and cover the match for Go Worldwide there. Quite a brilliant analyst we have got. We often see him as our head coach. So thank you everyone. Good night, and we'll cover the fifth match as well, and also other cricketing matches.